Shalom. I'd like to give all praise to the Most High Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai Bashim Rakar. Peace to the hopefully elect of Israel, double honors to the apostles, the elders, and brethren, and great millstone, and all like-minded brothers who are preaching the truth all around the earth. Going to bring a quick little lesson today concerning the mark of the beast. All right. Still got a whole bunch of folks out there who scoff and mock and think that it's not real. Many of our own don't believe in this mark of the beast and what the scriptures say. And of course, we know the other nations, don't believe in it as well. Now, for our own nation, 2/3 of them are blind. And for those other nation people, well, they're void of the spirit, so they can't perceive what's going on in the scriptures. I got a short little video here. It's about 4 minutes. It says 19 seconds. But I'm going to start off with a scripture first, and then we'll watch this little short video that I found on the mandatory RFID in the hand 2030 microchip implant biometrics 2020. We'll watch that short film here, clip rather, and then we'll get back into some more scriptures, right? So, Revelation 13, and I'm going to start at Slocky. I'll just start at 13. 13 and 13. Alright? And he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image of the beast which had the wound by a sword and did live. And when we go into that, we know that's talking about the Roman Empire that existed and fell, and then the Israelites, who were known as the Blackamoors, rose to power and later fell some 700 years later. And then you had the reemergence or the Renaissance period, where these devils came back into power. Okay, so they suffered the wound and did come back to life. Okay, verse 15. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. And he caused all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Verse 18. Here is wisdom, let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666, which equals 666.
Now check out the time frame in which they want it to be mandatory for everyone to have an RFID chip in their hand. This is part of the 2030 agenda, and let's look at other hints and clues that this really is the time frame in which this is going to happen. Alright, did you know that the United Nations intends to have biometric identification cards in the hand of every single man, woman, and child in the entire earth by the year 2030? Well, I think maybe more like 2036, but because it seems like whenever they have a date, like we're going to try to get our agenda all accomplished by this date, it's always years later. Now, I did hear that there are some refugee camps where they are making it mandatory right now to have a RFID chip, which probably wouldn't be very hard to accomplish. If you were part of a refugee camp and they said, oh, I'm sorry, we're not going to give you any food and water unless you get your RFID chip, most people would just get the chip. Providing legal identity for all, including birth registration by 2030, is a target shaped by the international community. Alright, so let's look at other hints and clues about this 2030 and those surrounding years. Alright, so first of all, I'm sure that some of you already know what these chips look like. They look like a small grain of rice, and they're able to keep information so you can just scan your hand and whatever machine you scan it under knows pretty much everything about you. Now, according to Ken Peters' phenomenal testimony, it is
Let me go
after
back
the
a quick
worldwide
second
earthquake about you.
to right here. Slocky. I don't want this to be too long, but yeah, I'm trying to show this. 2 hands, right? And you got a chip in each hand. All right, and I'm gonna show you that in the scriptures, Lord willing, when I get to it. And hopefully this camera doesn't cut off on me. But got it in both hands, okay? Or either hand, right?
Testimony, it is after the worldwide earthquake or the Madrid fault line rupturing, splitting America in half. It's after that catastrophic event when it becomes mandatory for people to get a chip in the hand. So that's why I don't really foresee this happening until after 2030. Alright, so first thing you have to remember, Ivanka Trump in 2028. The Simpsons have already revealed who is coming into office in 2028. And I absolutely believe this is the last president. Simpsons also reveal around the year 2031, it actually says the year 2031 and involving World War China. So that means under Ivanka's administration, there's probably going to be martial law, and there's probably going to be a lot of troops being deployed all over the world. Now, my theory is that Ivanka Trump, this is most likely part of some abomination bloodline, or this person that we think is a female could have had altered DNA, maybe in the womb or at birth. She could have a male DNA mingled with female DNA, which would work out perfectly for the Baphomet worship. So if Ivanka Trump is actually being portrayed in The Simpsons as Lisa in the future as a president, and she talks about how they inherited a budget crunch from President Trump, that would mean around the year 2026 or 2027 is when we should expect to see some kind of big stock market crash or financial turmoil. Maybe parts of the country will see welfare getting cut off or curfews, because at some point,
I'm gonna pause it right there and go to this next scripture, Revelation 14:8. And there followed another angel saying, Babylon is fallen, that great city, because she made all nations drink of the wine of her wrath, of her fornication. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. We know that America is Babylon the Great, right?
they have to get the stage set for the coming future police state. But anyway, if you really want to know the time frame in which the end time picture or scenario is going to really start to unfold, it's probably around the year 2028. So I would probably recommend, if you're going to really start storing up on food and water without leaving a money trail and all that good stuff, I would probably say around the year 2025 is when you need to go gung-ho, go all out, and get everything prepared and ready for the 2030.
See, that's how these other nations think, man. Particularly these Edomites. You know, they think that doomsday prepping is going to save them. Okay, and they're trying to convince everybody to go into doomsday prepping. All right, this place is through. It's done. And so far, from what I could see of The Simpsons over the years, over 20 years or however long it's been, the show's been on TV probably 30 years now. Um, they've been pretty accurate with some of their with some of their cartoons. Okay, we finish this out.
Ease.
Yeah, that's it. Okay, so Salakia, get to this next scripture. Okay, because that fire and brimstone, which we read about here in Revelation 14 and 10, you know, the Lord's indignation is going to be poured out without mixture, man, against all these wicked people. Okay, and you got people today who think that this mark of the beast thing is a joke. They think that it's not going to come to pass, but you see, you already got RFID chips. You know, they've had them for 20 years or more. Okay, the only difference now is that it has not been mandatory. You know, that's the last step, is to make it mandatory, right? This is Malachi 4:1. For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble. And the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith the Lord of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch. But unto you that fear my name shall the Son of Righteousness arise with healing in his wings, and ye shall go forth and grow up as calves of the stall. Okay, that's for those of us who have repented and come back. Lord willing, we make it to the end, the Lord will save us. Okay, that 1/3. Okay, and you other nations and all you scoffers and all you people who think that this is a joke, you know, you'll get burned up. Okay, go to this next scripture, Revelations 20. Okay, let me go down. I don't want to read the whole thing. I don't want to make the lesson too long. Salakia. Well, I'll just start at the top and just read right there, verse 4. And I saw, in this Revelation 20:1, and I saw an angel come down from heaven, having the key of the bottomless pit and a great chain in his hand, and he laid hold on the dragon, the old serpent, which is the devil and Satan, and bound him 1,000 years, and cast him into the bottomless pit, and shut him up, and set a seal upon him, that he should deceive the nation no more. Salakia, the nations no more, till the 1,000 years should be fulfilled, and after that he must be loosed a little season. And I saw thrones, and they sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them, and I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahushua and for the word of the Most High, and which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, nor had received his mark upon their foreheads or in their hands, plural. That's why I showed that picture there with both hands being chipped. Okay, so it doesn't matter if it says right hand, you take it in your left, it doesn't matter. It says hands, either hand or both hands. Okay, and they lived and reigned with Hamashiach 1,000 years. Right, those that did not take the mark, those that were beheaded for the name of Yahushua, okay, Yahushua, okay. We hit this next scripture. I'm trying to keep moving real quick. All right. Let me see here. We go to Revelation 6. And I'll just read 7, start at 7. And when he had opened the fourth seal, I heard the voice of the fourth beast say, come and see. And I looked, and behold, a pale horse, and his name that sat on him was Death, and hell followed with him, and power was given unto them over the fourth part of the earth, to kill with sword, and with hunger, and with death, and with the beasts of the earth. Okay, now who does that remind us of? Right? We know who these wicked people are. Okay, let's go over to Habakkuk. We'll start right at the top. Habakkuk 2:1. I will stand upon my watch, and set me upon the tower, and I will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. And the Lord Yahweh answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, right, which is this book, that he may run that readeth it. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. Okay, and you see that it's here already. Okay, that mark of the beast microchip is here, man. It's here. It doesn't have to be developed. It's already developed. Okay, let's go down to verse 4. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith. Yea, who are the just? Right? We're the just. Okay, Jacob is the just. And that proud person, man, that proud spirit, that his soul is lifted up in him, that's Esau Edom, the white man, so-called white man, right? Go down to verse 5, and it says, yea, also because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man. See, neither keepeth at home, who enlarges his desire as hell and is as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. Okay, so this proud devil is the one that's behind all of this. All right, and he is described as hell and death, which we just read in that Revelation scripture previous to this one, right? 6 and 8. And we go on down to Daniel 12, same thing. Okay, Daniel 12 and 1. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince which standeth for the children of thy people, right? The people of the Lord. And there shall be a time of trouble, right? Jacob's trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book. Okay, what book? We're in the book of life. Okay. Try to hurry up here. We going on 17 minutes. Salaki, if it's, I don't want it to be too long. And these are the times in which we living in. So this is 2nd Esdras, chapter 6. Okay? And it says, and it reads, Salaki, it reads, get my cursor here. And answered I and said, what shall be the part and sunder of the times, or where shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth? And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. The hand of man is betwixt the heel and the hand. Other question, Esdras, ask thou not? Right, Esdras want to know everything. I answered then and said, O Lord, that beareth rule, if I have found favor in thy sight, I beseech thee, show thy servant the end of thy tokens, whereof thou showest me part the last night. So he answered and said unto him, stand up upon thy feet, and hear a mighty sounding voice, and it shall be as it were a great motion, but the place where thou standest shall not be moved. Right, gave him a vision, right? And there when it speaketh, be not afraid, for the word is of the end, and the foundation of the earth is understood. And why? Because the speech of these things trembleth and is moved, for it knoweth that the end of these things must be changed. And it happened that when I had heard it, I stood up upon my feet and hearkened, and behold, there was a voice that spake, and the sound of it was like the sound of many waters. And it said, behold, the days come that I will begin to draw nigh and to visit them that dwell upon the earth, and will begin to make inquisition of them, that they be that have hurt unjustly with their unrighteousness, and when the affliction of Zion shall be fulfilled. Right. So we look at this day and time, man. We coming up on serving all of our time of judgment, man. Our kingdom is on its way. You see. But this devil has got this RFID chip, okay? And those of you, again, you scoff and you mock the teachers, the apostles, you scoff and mock all the elders and the brothers that preach the truth of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, man, you're going to end up taking that chip and you're going to be destroyed. Okay? That's what's going to happen to you. All right? Let me finish this out. And when the world that shall begin to vanish away shall be finished, then will I show these tokens. The books shall be opened before the firmament, and they shall all together, and they shall see all together. And the children of the, well, I'll just stop right there, verse 20, because I don't want to run on too long. All right, we stop at verse 20, okay? So the books will be open, man. Let me see if I can get one more scripture. Salakia. And then I'll end this little lesson right here. You know, this the mark of the beast is the real deal, man. This is what's going. This is it, man. It's the finale. Salakia. Let me see. I wanted to get something else and see if I can find it quickly. If I can't, I'll just end the lesson right there. You know, we all get the point on this. You know, but for all those that scoff and mock and laugh, man, you know, this is a real thing. You know, and you see that it's been around. They've been chipping animals forever. You know, and now you know they're going to try to force this on you. They're going to first force that vaccination, and you don't know what's going to be in that. It might be something in that. You never know. You know, they want to weaken your immune system more than likely, so that they can, when they actually implant them chips, there won't be no adverse effect to it, meaning that, you know, it'll actually take hold, because, you know, your body with the immune system will fight foreign objects, man, foreign stuff in your body, you know. But you never know what this devil's got planned. I want to go, here's where I want to go, because it talks about right there in verse, did I read that? Yeah, verse 20 again, at 2nd Ezra 6 and 20, and when the world that shall begin to vanish away shall be finished, then will I show these tokens. The book shall be opened before the firmament, and they shall see all together. I wanted to go down to verse 13. No, Salakia, Revelation 13, and I think I wanted to go to 8, and this would be it. Verse 8. And all that dwell upon the earth shall worship him, whose names are not written in the book of life of the Lamb slain from the foundation of the world. Okay? Right there. And I'm going to end the lesson right there. Your name's not in that book, your ass is in trouble. All praise to the Most High, Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shabbat, Shem Rakar Dash. Peace to the hopefully elect of Israel. Double honors to the apostles, the elders, and brethren, great millstone, and all like-minded brothers who are preaching the truth all around the earth. I'll see you on another lesson real soon. Shalom.